Hi, it's Saturday, the 2nd of February 2019. I'm Andy, the trend follower, and here's a nice picture of some bird footprints in the snow. It's been really wintry here. Welcome to this week's review of the different asset classes. I don't know which asset class is going to do best, so I follow all of them. Shares, property, gold, commodities, and bonds. I always start off looking at shares, and the fund that I use to get exposure to shares has risen somewhat this week. It's still below the green line. Will it trigger a buy signal soon? Well, I have no idea, of course. I'm staying in cash until it does so. I'm not in the business of trying to predict trends. I'm in the business of following trends, so I'll wait for a signal. Okay, let's look at property next. The fund that I use to get exposure to property has risen a little this week, not very much. Certainly not enough to trigger a buy signal. Hasn't closed up above the green line, so I'm staying in cash in this sector as well. Let's look at gold next. This has risen quite a bit this week, so you can see this strong upward move. So this is gold priced in pounds sterling. You can see where I got in. You can see where the buy was signaled. So I got in there. It's been up, it's been down a little bit, but this week it's been strongly up again. So I'm very happy to remain invested in gold. Commodities are up next, and you can see the graph here. This has risen somewhat this week, certainly not enough to make me buy into this fund just yet, so I'm staying in cash in this sector of the pie as well. Bonds I don't trade in and out of. I just remain invested in 3 different bond investments, one denominated in British pounds, one in euros, and one in US dollars. I just hold them, I don't trade them. It's nice and easy. Okay, so let's look at the traffic light signals for each of the asset classes. Shares are on a red, still hasn't closed up above the green line, so I'm staying in cash. Property, the same, it's red. Gold I'm invested in and very happy to remain invested, so that seems to be rising nicely. Commodities are a red for me still, hasn't closed up above the green line. Bonds are always a green for me with my system, so action required by me this week, none, no action at all. It's nice and simple, the way I like it. It's simple, but it's not always easy, because I'm very tempted to predict how things are going to go and preempt a signal and either buy or sell ahead of time because I think I know what's going on, but of course I actually have no idea, and that's the whole point of this system. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Even they don't know what the future holds, even though one might like to think so. This video is just about what I do. It's not advice from me to anybody, certainly not to you. I don't make any claim about how well this strategy might perform for me in the future, and if you copy me, of course it could all go horribly wrong. So just regard this video as entertainment. I hope you've had a great week. I'll do another video for you next week. Catch up with you then. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.